Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? So, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you are checking out this video. So, in today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to make some of my Christmas gifts for children. So, what you are going to need, and I think that this idea is pretty is it's really cute. It's a really cute design, and it's a really easy design. So, let's get right into making this Christmas gift. I'm going to make several of them today. So, what you are going to need to make these gifts is you're going to need the Santa sack. These Santa sacks I got from Dollar General. So, you're going to need your Santa sack. You're also going to need a box to fit inside the Santa sack. This Santa sack is 17 by 26. So I would say you would need a box that is probably about, you don't need it to go all the way up in, because we're going to take this box and place it inside. Um, so I think this box is probably about, looks about, let's just measure it. This box here is, yeah, it's 12 inches tall, so it's a foot tall. So you're going to use, or you can use a box that's a little taller than this as well, or you can use what you got. But it's 12 by, and I think the width, that's what's important for these particular these particular boxes. So, or bags rather. And the box that I'm using is 11 inches. So I think it's 17 in width and 26 inches in height. So I'm going with 12 inches for this spot, for this gift, and 11 in width. 17 up. Okay. So you're going to take, oh, let me get back to it. So what you're going to need is, I always jump ahead of myself. You're going to need your Santa sack. You are going to need some construction paper as a filler, or packing paper as a filler. And I have another box to sit on top of here. You can use the packing paper or the box to sit on top once you place it inside the bag. So let's show, and of course you're gonna need some cellophane to wrap it, and some bow ribbon to make a bow at the top. And of course you're gonna need your items, whatever items you want to use. And now this gift that I'm making today is for kids, because I haven't made any baskets for the kids yet. I decided that using the Santa sacks will be perfect for my children's gifts. So the first one I'm going to make is for a little girl, and we are going to use the Santa sack. So open these up. I think I already pulled this one off, and I'm just going to see what it says on the back. I think it tells you right on the tag though. Oh, okay, it does. This one says, "In this house we believe." Let's just open it up and see what it says inside. So this is pretty cute. So this one says, "In this house we believe." That is cute. So this probably I will use for an adult basket, or you can use it for a kid too, like I'm about to do. And this one says, "Let it snow." I like this one. This one gives me it gives me a kid feel and an adult feel. So I guess you can use these for kids and adults, depending on what print is on there. So I think I'm going to start with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my box and slide it inside or down in. I'm going to slide it, turn it backwards. You want to turn the print backwards. You just want the plain side in the front. That's the opening of the box. The opening of the box. So I'll slide this down in here. And you can use any box, as you will see. So I have my box in there. And then once I have my box, I'm going to take my scissors. And I'm going to cut a little slit in the middle. Then I'm gonna go make sure it's pushed all the way down to the bottom, and I'm going to go and cut this way, all the way to the edge of the box. Go this way and this way. Then I'm going to take these sides. So this looks like it needs to be cut a little bit more. And I'm going to take the sides and I'm going to fold these under. Roll them or fold them under. And then I'm going to take some hot glue. So you rolled your side. So now I'm going to take some hot glue. Place some hot glue down inside the box and just attach the bag to the hot glue. And I think I better don't want to mess up my table. The thing. Scissors. So I'm just rolling it, and then I'm going to attach it to the hot glue to hold it there. Now do all the sides like that. Just place some glue right on the edge or inside of there. Fold this on, roll it, fold it. I guess folding it would be better. Place that right down in there and just do all the sides. Hot glue, roll and fold. And it sticks pretty fast. A little more hot glue on this side. So after you do all your four corners, then you'll start on the top. So I have that. So now I'll start on the top. Gonna move this out the way. Plug it back up because I'm gonna need it in a second. Okay. I'm still looking for my cordless glue gun. It's in there, I know it's in there. So once you have this, so you're either going to take a box, which just has a shipping label on it with my contact information. Take that off. Okay, so I got that off. So I'm going to slide this box in the top here. Just to fill up the bag. Just to bring the bag up to the top, since the box that I'm using isn't tall enough. And I really don't want to use a box that's this tall. I just want to use one so my items can sit right in there. So if you don't have a box that just fits, you can make a filler for the top. If you don't have a box, but I got a bunch of these little boxes, so I use that. But you could just take your packing paper and stick it in there as well, and it goes up to the top too. Pull your drawstring and close it. Side it up like a little bow. Then I go in and place my items. So the items that I'm using in this one is for a little girl. So it's not that many items. So it's kind of like a grab and go. Because as you see, this didn't take but a few minutes to do. So I'm going to take my dowel, place my dowel, and this is the Rainbow High Sunny. She's really, really cute. I like this dowel. I do. She's cute. I'm going to use one of the tumblers, and this is like a gaming tumbler. I just picked something that will fit in the slot right here. Slide that right in there. And then I'm also going to use one of these wristlet pouch with charms. These charms come off, so they can place these charms on their little shoes too. I think they work just like those, you know, the charms that the kids put on their shoes and the adults put on their shoes as well. Show you guys how these come off. They just, I guess they pop off, twist off. I don't know how they come off, but I thought this one was cute to go in this basket. So I'm going to slide this right up here in the corner. Or at least it's supposed to go in the corner over here. Which it ain't trying to go in the corner, but I was thinking it could go in this corner. It looks like I have to cut this just a little bit more for this thing to sit up in here. I could attach it a different way too though, but I think it'll be better if I just cut this and then slide this up in here some kind of way. Yeah. I have to lay this down to get this in here. But I thought this cute, but I thought this was cute. So you can use whatever items you want, you know, just situate your items before, you know, see if they fit inside the box before you do it. The box that you choose to use. And then the Santa bags, they sell at Dollar Tree, Dollar General. But I think that is cute. I'm going to finish this. This is still a little too plain for me. So what I'm going to do is I have one of the decorations, Christmas decoration from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use this to decorate the top of the box. I'm going to just hot glue it on there. And it just gives it a little, you know, a little holiday feel, decorated a little bit. Since the front of this is kind of plain. And I'm just running glue alongside the tip of it. And you can use whatever decorations you want or have. Or choose to purchase. So I'm going to sit that right on here because it's got the hot glue on it. Press it and hold it for a second. And that should stick in a few minutes or stay put in a few minutes. Then I wanted to use some candy canes. And I don't know if I want to put the candy canes down here. But what you also can do is add a little bit of snow to the base. So I'm just going to take some snow, roll it up. Or some, what is this? Decorative fluff. And just add it to the base. And lay it down for a second. And just put this underneath the items that's in here. So I was thinking that I wanted the candy canes to go over here somewhere. So, and then this is supposed to stand up. So I think I got the cloth. There it is. The cloth was sitting in the wrong direction underneath. Okay. So I don't know. I think I want the candy canes to go somewhere up here. So what I'll do is I'll take a piece of tape. maybe some tape. Now you could do this. Place the 2 candy canes like this and make a heart and place on there, or you could just do this. Just cross them like this. And just tape them together. And then just tape them up here somewhere. Place them up here somewhere. I like them up here. Okay. And that's cute. Then what I'll do is I'll throw this in a bag, a cellophane bag. And I'm thinking this cellophane bag too big. I think I grabbed the too big bag. The bag that's too big for this. Probably need a smaller one. So let me go grab a smaller one, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found the bag that fits this perfect. Well, it don't fit perfectly. You have to fold the side over a little bit. But this is a 24 by 30. So I slid that down in there. I'm going to take a twist tie and tie it off. With my handy dandy twist tie. Sometimes I like using twist ties. Sometimes I like using jute string, chenille stems, which is pipe cleaners, different things. But I really like tying off cellophane bags with the with the zip ties. Cut that, and I'll just add a bow. So it stands up on its own. So what type of, I went in and made some bows. So I just grabbed one out the bin. And you can put this bow on it. That's kind of cute. I have another one, this one. And this one I use the holiday, the Christmas mesh. So I have a few rolls of that I would use for my Christmas bows. Christmas gifts. That one kind of cute. Yeah, I like that one. So I'll tie this on there. And voila. I put a gift tag on here and call it a day. But that's cute. I like how it came out. I like how it came out. They came out cute. So let's make one more. Well, yeah. Let's make another one. Let's see here. So I have a boy gift. I've already went in and put the boy gift together. Just to save some time for the video. And what I did was I used a car and some Batman earphones, a lunchbox, and a cup. I took a box and I wrapped the box in I guess this is Bill Nye the Science Guy type of blanket. So it's a boy's blanket, I think. So let's use that. And then we're gonna use this one. I thought this print was cute with the little doggy, and it says Merry Christmas. I went in and I started cutting it already, so I'll just slide that down in here. Hopefully it fits. So I might have to move this card and place that back once I get it in the box here. So it's a little tight fit, but it should fit down in here. So in this gift, they'll be getting a blanket and some other items. I was looking in my toy stockpile I got like, either I have small boy gifts or summer boy gifts. So, note to self, go buy some more gifts, some boy stuff. So, I'm just gonna, so this one here, I'm just going to tuck the sides under because I can't really attach it to the blanket. So I'll just roll it and tuck it under. And it should stay. It should stay. But I think I need to make the top a little bit bigger, a little bit taller. So I'll try to cut it without cutting the blanket. And roll this top under. There. So that look good. Now I go back in and place my items, which is the card. This is a cool card. I've used these cards before in my gift baskets for little boys. I place my cup back in here. I had the cup secure with just a piece of tape across it since it was protruding out the basket a little bit. So I'll just tape it right back down. And it kind of holds on this blanket well. This is cool. So that's how that would sit. I want to make sure it can stand up. So now I guess I can add that box to the top of this one. I hope this box ain't too tall. Otherwise, I'm going to have to roll up some packing paper. But I want to use this box. So actually, it's not too tall. Let's see. That's cool. That's cool. I think I lost one of my ends, though. Oh, here it is. Okay. Tie this together. So it's easy to make, you know, these gifts with these Santa sacks. I think they're cute. And let me show you what it looks like from behind. So when it's sitting on your table, it's sitting like this. Or no, it's sitting from the front, but when you turn it to the back, this is what they see. And I think that's cute. And once again, I just throw it in the bag. I think this one will sit better. You know what? I need to decorate this part, though. So let's get some more decoration for it. I'll glue that right on there. And actually, I didn't plug it up so it cooled off. So I'm going to plug that up, then move this out the way and do another one with you guys while that heats up. Move this out the way as well. So here's another one. So this is for a teenage girl. So what I did was I took a display box and I took these slippers, these lady slippers. I got these from Dollar General recently during one of my hauls. So I placed those in here. Then what else we gonna use? Oh, so these things came in handy. So I'm gonna use this. This is just, I guess, a lunch box. It says food container with water bottle. And I got these from Dollar General. So I'm going to use this I'm also going to use one of these, and these are a journal and a pen. It says Diary Plush. So I'm going to take that out of there. I'm going to use this. Stick this right here. Stick the pen right here. Then I'm going to use some body butters. I got these body butters from Walmart, and I think I want to use the Christmas print one. Since it is a Christmas basket, but these colors kind of throw me off, so I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use two of these, the last two in this one. One is lavender, and they're body butters. I'll just sit those right there, right there. Move this off the way. And I like that, I like that. I like that. So we're going to take the bottle and put it in between the shoes. So these gifts do not have the normal amount of items that you would use for a gift basket, and that's one of the ideals that I was thinking about. I wanted to I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to put a lot of items in here. I don't want to deplete my stockpile of certain things, certain items, just to make the basket, if that makes sense. Plus, I don't want to add too much where it's going to raise the price astronomical. When people shop for Christmas, they will buy a higher tier, higher level, higher price basket. But basically, they're looking for these gifts are going to be grab and go. What do you need a gift for? You need a gift for a little girl, a little boy. This is what I got. Take it, and I'm not going to charge you an arm and leg. These baskets are going to be between $30 and $35. So I don't want to put too many items in it. Like my friend would say, raise the expectation, or raise the person's expectation if you put too many items in the basket. So let me see. So the food container I want to attach with tape to the top. I think I'm going to go right here. I don't want to overwork this basket. I don't want to overdo this basket. I want to make it simple, but nice. So, and we're making it nice with the presentation by using the Santa sack. And we're going to slide this right down in another bag. So let's use this one, since we already unpacked it. So we'll slide this right down in here. And it fits good. And I got it backwards. I want the back to be to the front. Then I'll cut my slit. So this box is made different since it is a display box. So I need to create a top for it. So I can tuck this one in, I believe. Yeah, I can tuck this one in. just rolling it and tuck it inside the box here. Give you guys a couple different ideas of how to get it to stay the way you want it to stay. And then, so I can either take, let me see. Some cardboard and make a landing inside here. And then take the packing paper and put on top of the landing that I just made. Let's see if that's gonna work. It should, as long as it stays still. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to take the packing paper and make a landing for myself. Be right back. Okay, guys, so I went in and I placed this in a bag. Because I used a display box, I had to create a landing. So I took a piece of cardboard, laid it on the top. I actually had to hot glue it, the piece of cardboard, to the top of the box, and then take another box and tape that to the cardboard. And then I went in and I had to add a little bit more stuffing. Because the display box sits at a tilt, I had to add a little bit more stuffing to the back, just to give it like a bag type of feel. And I'm going to throw that in a cellophane bag. I did go in and put a little bit of fluff down there, but I can slide this right and lay this down and slide this right into here. Or I can drop it down in there. Push it over to the side. And just fold this to the back, since my cellophane bag is just a little bit bigger than the bag itself. I should just go ahead and leave this tape on the table. I keep using it, but it's so bulky, it's in my way. I'll just take this down. Then just take my zip tie, close it up, and pop my ball in there. I think these is coming out really nice. Oh, and I did go in and decorate the front of there. So that's kind of cute. So now let me do the boy one. So with the boy one, I decided to change up. Well, actually, I put it in, I slid it down in there. And I wanted to decorate it with a Santa hat. So I don't think I want to hot glue it there, but I want to attach it there. So let me grab my tag gun. Just so they can be able to reuse the Santa hat. So I'll tag it to the bag in two different spots. One on the left and one on the right. Looks like I'm gonna have to change this needle out. It bent a little bit. The needle on the tag gun. Okay. That's cool. I think I'm gonna tag it this way too. because it looked like it wanted to slouch down on me. Let's make sure it don't do that. But they will be able to reuse this Santa hat. And I think they look better. They look better than the other ones for this design. And we'll slide this one in the bag. I think these came out real cute. I did take a piece of tape and tape down the card that's in here all the way to the back of, well, to the side of the bag, the Santa bag. Okay, this one kind of tall, but I should still be able to close it off. Actually, let me fold this back first so it'll look neat. Grab me a couple pieces of tape. And by me folding this, it doesn't take away from the look of the back of the sack. So I might have made this one too tall because it's a tight fit. Very tight fit. But I think I should be able to get it closed. Let's see, let's see. It's closed. And I just need some scissors to snip this. And that's cute. Let's see if it's gonna stand up. I think because I taped it under like that, that's preventing it from standing up now. So I might have to take this a little. Okay, yeah, that was preventing it from standing up. And I add my bow to this one. So I'm just going to add one of these red full bows to this one. Because it's a boy basket. They don't care about frizzly. I don't really want to add nothing frizzly to my boy baskets. Just something, you know. And that's my boy basket. And that's cute. That's the back. So this is what you can do with the Santa sacks. If you have some already that you may have purchased like me, when the Christmas items at not Walmart, at Dollar General went to a dime or a quarter, and you have some of these Santa sacks, this is what you can do. Or if you find some of these Santa sacks, say maybe at the Dollar Tree, just check the size, make sure it's tall enough and big enough for what you want to do with it, your project you want to do with it. But I think this is cute. I think it's going to look really, really cute on the table, on your table. It's going to look really cute on my living room table because it's not going to be sold on the street. It's going to be sold here or Facebook or somebody that come by that wants something. Here is this one outside the bowl on this one real cute, quick. But this one came out cute. And I'll just put this bow on this one. I may go in and change this bow out, I don't know. I think I want something a little more frizzly for the little girl. Well, actually, this is for a teenage girl. So this is how this one looks. It's kind of cute. It's cute. You got your slippers, your body butter, your cup, your diary. Even though the snow was covering up the diary and the container. And this is this. I think I'm going to do something more with the bow. I think I'm going to put some tulle or something on the bow just to make it pop. And then we have this one for the little girl with the baby doll. This one came out cute too. And I didn't put no candy canes in those. I forgot. Oh well. But this one came out cute. I put a little bit of snow at the bottom on this one. Just so it look from the bit behind. But guys, that's what you can do using the Santa sacks. And I think they all came out cute. But okay, guys, until next time, stay up, stay blessed, guys. Have a good one. Peace. Leave me a comment. Tell me if you would consider using this gift like usual. I always ask you guys, you know, would you consider doing this here with the Santa sack? I think it's cute. It just don't look real cute on my table. Especially with the little hat on this one. Yes, this one gonna sell. I don't know why I keep saying table. But I think this is gonna look really nice on Facebook. But okay guys, stay up, stay blessed, guys. Peace.